Hi guys, in this video we are going to talk about the demand gen campaign. We are going to talk about what are the advantage, what are the disadvantage and what are the best practices. And in simple term, we try to understand what is a demand gen campaign. So if we put in a simple word, demand gen focus on creating a brand awareness and converting interest into an action. Demand gen is an AI powered tool, which is like another sort of campaign type inside a Google ad. So what it can done, it can take your best performing image or video asset and then you can integrate them with the entertainment focused touch point inside Google, which is your YouTube Shorts, your Discovery and the Gmail. So according to the survey, it says that 80% of users say YouTube helps them to make their purchasing decision fast, which is like quite astonishing. Another survey says 91% consumer took action immediately after discovering a new product or service on Google Feed, Discovery, or Gmail. So in that scenario, we need to know what are the main advantage of running a demand gen campaign, and we're gonna also talk about what are the disadvantage if of the demand gen campaign at the moment, and if that campaign is right for us or not. So on the basic note, it can reach the people who have not heard about your business or product before. It's more like going to a cold audience and making them aware of your product. Another advantage which I seen in demand gen is you can create a lookalike audience from your existing audience and target them accordingly. Let's say you are running a promotion, then you can run a campaign which can be seen by your existing audience or people who have interacted with your business, and with the help of the lookalike audience with the same audience segment, you can create a lookalike audience um, from that particular segment of the audience. So that making a lookalike audience can broaden up your audience base, and then you can show to the people who have a similar kind of interest or who have a similar kind of buying pattern. So that is where demand gen is very very powerful. And if we see, Google is taking advantage of its user base, which has a 3 billion active monthly user on these entertainment focused touch points. So with the help of the AI, it can put your product or service in front of the right people at the right time. So if we see on the disadvantage side, I would say we have a limited keyword targeting, so we cannot add like multiple or keywords or like a list of the keywords so that it can target those people. It work more like on a keyword theme base. So that is the little bit disadvantage I see, because result wise, personally, we don't have that much data to talk about yet, as it's fairly new campaign type, and we are running few campaigns but we don't have enough data yet, so which I can show you. But we are seeing a quite good result on that one. Once we have a full report on those one, I will share in this in the next video if I can. Okay, the second disadvantage which I see is you cannot run your ad on search. So because it more focus on a video ad, so all the time all of your image, your asset or video can be shown on a YouTube, your YouTube Short, Discovery and Gmail. So that is another thing. So if you are thinking of running a demand gen campaign, the one thing I highly recommend is to make sure you have recorded your conversion data, or you have a lot of conversion in your account. So if you are running your account is fairly new account, I wouldn't recommend you to go on a demand gen campaign, because otherwise it's just gonna be a waste of your budget and your effort. So if you are running an ad, or if you are running an account which is old and have a lot of conversion inside it, so I would highly recommend to give your 5 to 10% of ad budget and try what it can gives you back. So make sure you have a lot of conversion. Another thing is, even if you are thinking to run your demand gen campaign in the future, make sure you have your conversion action set up correctly. So if you not have set up correctly, I have a video here on my channel which can show you how you can set up your conversion action properly. So back to the video. So if we talk about the best practices, I would say invest in a good quality of video assets. So if you are a brand, or if you have providing any product or services, make sure you invest in creating a video asset or doing a customized photo shoot, so you have a more compelling videos and the asset. because as you see that these ads going to be shown in YouTube shorts or in YouTube streaming videos or on the side of the YouTube panel. So make sure that all of your asset must be compelling so people stop scrolling and then click on your ad and then take the desired action. So it is highly recommended you invest in a good quality photo shoot or good quality of video ad so that your ad can give you a good ROI. According to the Google, at the moment, people who are running demand gen campaign have a 3 times more CTA and with a 61% of lower CPA, cost per acquisition. So if you want to take this advantage, I would recommend use 5 to 10% of your ad budget towards your Google ad demand gen campaign. Only if you have a lot of conversion or if your account is fairly old, 6 to 7 month old, then you can go with this Google ad demand gen campaign. Otherwise, if it's a new account, don't worry about it. Just set up your conversion correctly, make sure you have enough conversion coming up to your account, and then you can try your budget. Okay, in the next point I will go step by step in my screen share, so where I can show you how we can set up this demand gen campaign. So let's hop on to that one. Okay, so to run a demand gen campaign, all we have to do, come here in a create a campaign without a goal guidance, and then in the very bottom you will see that demand gen. It says run ads on YouTube, Gmail, Discover, and more. Okay, so you're gonna click that one. Over here, this is all of your conversion action. So whatever relevant to your conversion action to this particular demand gen, you can do that. According to the Google say recommend that start using conversion action which is like a soft conversion action, like viewing your page, add to cart, or visiting your homepage. So if you can do that, make those conversion actions, so you have a more conversions happening in demand gen campaign. Again, the main reason behind the demand gen campaign is promoting your product or services to the people who are maybe not interacted with your business, who might not know about your business. It's all about creating an awareness with the help of demand gen campaign. Although the conversion can happen, either people, like if you're promoting a product and if those products is quite interesting to that particular audience, they can buy it as well. But Google is recommending at the moment is a soft conversion action. So at the moment I haven't created anything soft into this account, so we're gonna go as it is. But you can create your soft touch or soft conversion action from here. Okay, and then we're gonna go next, continue. Okay, over here you can give a name, so let's say demand gen 2023, and then over here you can connect your product feed if you want to, or if you do have it. If you have connected your merchant store with your Google Ad account, it will automatically fetch that one. So at the moment it is connecting to this particular merchant store account. Okay, so we're gonna leave this one as it is, and then there is a campaign goal. It is conversion clicks. We are going for straight way to the conversion. You can go for the click as well. So it's all depend on what sort of product or services you are promoting, or what is your goal behind your campaign. So for me, I recommend go for the conversion. So over here you can choose your conversion action. So at the moment we have a purchase conversion action. So if you haven't made your conversion action in your account, you can create it and then select it up here. Okay, so we're gonna go up here and then target cost per action. So at the moment in starting I wouldn't recommend any cost per action, so just leave as it is. In budget section, my recommendation would be spend 5 to 10% of your ad budget. So let's say you are running $100, you might go for the $10 as well per day ad budget. So let's say if we set up $20, and here Google is saying set budget to $52 according to the account status, but we're gonna ignore this one and go with the $20. Okay, that's totally depend up to you, and you can go for 60, 70, 80, depend on your need on the campaign. Okay, over here location and language, this is on a campaign level, so it is recommending us choose your location and language on ad group level. So we're going to leave this one as it is. And over here devices, so I normally what I do is I set a specific targeting for devices. So I know that people who are watching the TV is not going to take action on my this services, so I would take it off. It's all depend on what sort of services you are promoting. So for this particular account, I would say computer, mobile phone, tablets, that's where I want to go. And here, if you want to set up a advanced targeting, you can go with the operating system, device model, and networks. So as it is a more AI based campaign, so I will give the leverage to the AI to see how this thing can help us out at the moment, as we are fairly starting it new. So ad schedule, here you want to run scheduling your ad. You can schedule your ad Monday to Friday depending on the business you are promoting it. So let's say we're gonna leave it all day. Up here, over here is a campaign URL option. So if you want to track your campaign performance or tracking template, if you do have, just paste it up here. Okay, and then we go to the on the ad group level. So here is the ad group level. So the ad group level, you can make ad group depending on what sort of audience you are going after. So let's say you are going after for the luxury shopper, and then another ad group you are going for the tourist. So you want to see which one of those audience is performing better. So I would highly recommend to make ad group according to the audience level, so you know that which one to scale and which one not. Okay, so let's say this one is travel lead gen. Okay, you can name anything, whatever you feel comfortable. I'm just putting it. So over here is um, we are targeting on all product. So if you're targeting any specific brand, let's say you are running you have a shoes company, so you want to run a ad for women, so then you obviously you want to get the specific product which is related to women. And then if you are running for the men, then you want to choose the shoes for the men. So it's all up to you. According to this business, we are going for the all of the product. Over here is the location, so it's all depend on where you want to advertise your business. I'm just clicking on Australia. Over here is the language, so we can go up here. We're only targeting English speaking people. That's it. And this is where all the magic happens. So this is an ad and audience. Okay, so we have created all the audience in here as well already. So if you haven't created your audience, you can directly create from here new audience, or you can go in tools and setting and create your audience accordingly from there. So let's say we are targeting people all visitor Google ad interest based audience, which is up here, and then we're gonna go up here. Okay, so here we can see that we are targeting this particular audience. So you can, I would say, for the best result, just try to target only one audience in particular ad group. So you know um, what is happening with that particular, or what sort of result you are getting, so you can make your decision after that. Okay, another beautiful thing about the demand gen campaign, which is a lookalike segment. So what we can do with our existing audience segment, we can create a lookalike audience which is quite similar with that audience, the audience which we have given to the demand gen campaign. So to make a lookalike audience, we have to do here, come in a lookalike segment, new segment, and then we create a, let's say, corporate. Okay, and then seed list is what we're gonna, here that's all the list, we're gonna use it up here. All user catering, this first time visitor homepage. So see, here is, it is giving you all the numbers, how many audience we have inside in this one. So if it's anything less than that one, we're gonna take it off. So we're gonna target only this is our seed list. Okay, so location, we can target the location of Australia. Okay, and then here is, so how segment reach. So what we want to do, we want to go narrow, so that means it's gonna be more accurate. Balance is between around 5%, which is like, it's not gonna be quite as right, but it might give you a better result. So the result is on medium level. Okay, and the broad, it's gonna be more broader. The leads, the conversion might not be as, the result not be as good as a narrow or balance. So it's all up to you how broad you want to go. So From my recommendation, I would say we will go with the balanced one, which is a 5%. Okay, and then we're gonna save. So what we have did here is we created a lookalike audience from our existing audience segment. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna save up here. So it's saying save this as an audience. So we're gonna save this as an audience, save, and done. So as you can see that now we are targeting a lookalike audience for this particular audience signal which we have given. Okay, so go to add one. So now we're gonna do, so all we have to do up here is we're gonna name a name, travel lead gen. Okay, and then over here all you need to do is provide the headline, the description, call to action, which is automated. You can go with contact us, learn more, shop now, or whatever it is you want to put it here. You can do it. I would recommend just leave it as automated, as it's a AI generator demand gen campaign. So over here put your business name, put your logo up here from your profile. You can do that from here, and then over here you can put your final URL, so where you want to send the people, and display URL is the URL which people will see. And over here you can add your images, or you can add your video over here. So if you have your video already into this account, you can see, let's say I'm gonna create here add, and then as you can see we have quite few videos up here, so we can choose them accordingly. Okay, so I'm not gonna do that one right now, and then done. Okay, and over here you can see that you can see the ad strength. If we fill up all the information, it will give us the what is the strength, like a medium, average, or excellent. So you can see up here, and then preview you can see up here, which is how it's gonna show up in a YouTube, how it's gonna show up in a Discover, and how it's gonna show up in a Gmail. Okay, I will quickly fill up this information and then let you know that how it will look up. Okay, so here I have placed headlines, description, call to action, images, and the video. As you can see that it will start predicting what is the ad strength, and you can see that it's how it's going to look on Discover and the Gmail and on the YouTube. Okay, so that's how you put it up, your demand gen campaign. And if you want to test up a different images, different video, what you can do up here is go and duplicate. So in that scenario, what you can do up here is you can change your headline, you can change your images, you can change your video, and see which one or which ad copy or which of the ad works better compared to the each other. So that way you can see you can run your test in demand gen campaign. So that's it from the demand gen campaign. I hope this video has provided you some clarity on demand gen, and I hope you can incorporate demand gen campaign in your marketing effort and see if those campaign can bring out some value to your marketing effort. And give it a try. Put 5 to 10% of your ad budget towards demand gen campaign. Make your product, your services to show up to your cold audience and see if they can take the action. Make sure you must have a conversion data inside of your Google ad account, otherwise it will take more time to give you a better result. So try to go for a soft touch point conversion, like page view, landing on your page, and you can go for the conversion as well at the same time, but according to Google, go for the soft conversion action. And that's it from my side. And if you have any question regarding the demand gen, just leave a comment below and I will try my best to answer those one. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, thank you very much and happy new year.